destroy with your tongue what you prayed about. Did you just pray about? You just now suddenly destroyed the very same things that you prayed. People of God, the tongue, even though it is the smallest member, it has the capacity to direct your destiny. It pretends to be little, but it can determine the outcome of your destiny, because we have a register of words in the kingdom. There are things we're not permitted, because when men shall say there's a casting down, we will declare there's a lifting up. We don't say what we see, we say what we want to see. Sense of God, I remember in my youth service, while I was serving, there is a very close friend of mine, a close associate of mine. So, but when we're talking, one of the young men there, and who was also wanted to, he said, I'm going to tell them at the gate I have heart problem. So I remember remarking, I say, how will you tell somebody that you have heart problem because you want to live? He said, I have heart problem. He said, I'm going to tell them I have heart problem. Someone sent me a message and said, do you remember this guy? I remember him very well, because it was we went to different places together, and he was like, you remember this our guy? You know, while I said, I remember. He said he died of heart problem. And I remember asking him, I said, why are you using heart problem to say that you have heart problem because you want to leave the camp and all of that? I said, do you really have heart problem? He said he doesn't. I said, if you don't have heart problem, beg them, just find a way. Say, no, that once you say heart problem, that they give him an exit and all that. Joke of probably the devil knows how to keep fire. And this is why we open our mouth, and what God says is what we say. So this is how we call forth the things which be not as though they were. Say ye not. Your problem is that you are the one delaying your harvest. Everything that you have said about yourself that will work against you in any way, everything you said about your family that will work against your family in any way, at the sound of your amen, I announce, let it be cancelled right now. Let it be reversed. Let it be reversed right now. Right now.